Like I was really crying. I was really scared. I was losing faith a little bit. I just kept like trusting in God, like I'm by myself, like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like this is a big ass risk, but no risk is no reward. Hey, love, what's up, y'all? All right, y'all. So I'm here to do a video today. Let me fix the lighting, y'all. The lighting, I'm still trying to figure out which way is best to like do my videos. And I didn't directly want to sit directly into the window today, but whatever. What's up, y'all? Today I'm back on YouTube. I'm back in front of the camera. I'm happy to be in front of the camera. As y'all can see, I have a new look. I'm in my new place. I'm in a new city, bitch. New everything. And today I'm gonna be making a video just talking about my experience in Atlanta so far since I've been here. Y'all know I've been here for a month now, and I'm finally in my spot. I've been looking for apartments all the beginning of the month and just like, you know what I'm saying, vibing. I've been working too, shit like that. And I know like a lot of y'all just like, how you doing, how's it going, and boom, boom, boom. And I wish I would have been able to pull the camera out and like take y'all through everything that I was going through, because y'all, First of all, nothing went as expected. Nothing went as expected when I came out here. A lot of shit was just going wrong. And that's why I was trying to vlog, but then I stopped vlogging because in the middle of it, I started getting like a little upset with things. Like on some days, I started getting a little discouraged. I was crying a lot of days. Like I was just kind of, and I'm really out here just trying to figure it out on my own. So it was a long process to get here, but I'm finally in here. Y'all can hear the fucking echo, but I just want to tell y'all like how it all went. I just want to tell y'all the real story, like how it all went, how I am where I am today when I came out here. And yeah, so if you're interested in knowing like what the fuck been going on since I got out here, then here we go. So, like I told y'all in the first video when I was back in DC, and I told y'all that I was leaving, I told y'all like I came out Atlanta before that, and being out here for like a week made me feel like, okay, I'm ready to move out here. Like everybody that I'm trying to work with, cameraman, producer, shit like that. Like I told y'all that all of them people was out here. So when I came back out here, once I came, my plan was, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back out there, but what's the point in coming back out here for like a weekend and keep trying to keep going back and forth from home? I'm like, I might as well just save up, stack my bread, and then like at least get an Airbnb for like a month or 2 months, and then in that meantime, in them 2 months, find out like what I'm gonna do, like keep stacking my bread, find income out here, or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? Just work and network and try to make some shit happen. And in 2 months, I should be able to figure it out. I was like, after 2 months, I should be able to have my apartment. I'm just betting it all on myself. Like, I don't know, like, if that's really gonna happen. Like, somebody else would have told you that's a stupid decision. Why would you go out there and do that? Why would you think you're gonna figure it out that fast? Like, I just took a leap of faith. I didn't know exactly what the fuck was gonna happen. I just said, I'm gonna stock up my money, and I got an Airbnb, a whole full entire apartment. I booked it for an entire month. I was gonna get 2 months. The Airbnb was expensive as shit because it's Airbnb, and of course it was like, it was too fucking much, but I mean, I still paid for it. And I was like, what I'll do, and I sat back and I realized, and I was like, I just paid this month for a whole apartment, for Airbnb apartment. I'm not about to pay this shit again, and it's not mine. I'm not about to put up this amount of money again to extend this Airbnb for the next month, when I could just take that money and go get an apartment for way cheaper than what I just paid for. So that's what I said I was gonna do. So when I came out here, one of my friends and my aunt was with me, and my first goal was, I was like, all right, I got 30 days. I got 30 days to make some shit happen. I had a plan before I came out here. I never do anything without a plan. I never just go and just expect everything to fall in my hands, or or just not, you get what I'm saying? I plan and then I execute. I had it figured out what everything I was gonna do. I was calling apartments. I was gonna go look at I was calling apartments, scheduling tours when I was back home. Before I even got here, everything was already scheduled. I said this first week, I'm gonna be looking at apartments and boom, boom, boom. Another thing, everything was just so fucking hard trying to, mentally, it was fucking draining me because it was like I'm trying to figure out real life shit and then I'm trying to be on my rap shit too. But at the same time, I'm trying to look at apartments and I'm trying to do all of this. So I go looking at apartments and shit like that. Another thing was I got my hair done like a week before I came out here because my hair wasn't done. I went and got my P.O. box open the second day. So basically mail was getting sent and so everybody's waiting for my P.O. box. I'm about to get a new one. That's why I put location changing because I gotta move it to over here where I'm about to live at, and it's all the way on the other side of Atlanta. So it's not on the other side, but it's not close to home. So I'm gonna get a new P.O. box. My hair, I had a wig was supposed to be sent to me from somebody. USPS lost the fucking package. I still don't have the package. I had a 30-inch wig, supposed to be red, all of that. Like I had all the hairstyles figured out, all of that. I had who was gonna do my hair, all that shit. It never came. So I'm out here with no hair, no wigs, no none of that shit. Like I'm just chopping it out in a black hair, and I'm looking at apartments. The shit stressing me out. Like lifts and shit, everything. Like oh my god, I couldn't get a rental because they told me I only can get a rental if I get a return flight. And I didn't have a return flight because I didn't decide on coming back. So I would have to get my Georgia license to get a rental. I can't get a Georgia license if I don't have a Georgia address. I can't give them a Georgia address until I have my lease. So I couldn't get a car when I'm used to driving. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like everything is going wrong. My hair wasn't done. I just, boom. I go looking at apartments, y'all. I'm giving y'all the blood, like the full truth, y'all. I'm not about to get on here and act like, oh boom, I just got in this motherfucker like it was. No, I'm telling y'all the whole truth of the story of how all this shit went. I looked at so many apartments, the shit was stressing me out because I'm real indecisive. I'm like, oh, I want my floors to be this type of color, and I want the walls to be like this, and I want the doors to be like this, and the bathroom mirror have to have this, and I want an island in my kitchen and the countertop, and I'm just real picky. I started looking at apartments that was higher than what I thought I wanted. But when I started seeing what all these apartments and shit came with, I'm like, all right, boom, I was gonna try to come and get some cheap shit. Like I know for sure, like I'm good, like comfortable shit, somewhere I would be completely comfortable at. But I started seeing other shit once I started looking at shit that was like a little bit up on the price. Then I started thinking like, damn. Like boom, all right, long story short, I was like, all right, boom, I'm gonna pay a little bit more than what I thought I was gonna be paying. So I'm like, all right, cool. I find this apartment that I fully want, and it was close to where my Airbnb was. That's crazy. And I wanted it. I applied for it, and I was like, this is the one, boom, boom, boom. This is like the second week, because I'm like, all right, boom, by the second week, I want to already have my apartment figured out because I want to tell them that I'm trying to move in at August 1st. I'm like, boom, boom. I apply, I'm like, didn't get approved. And I'm just like, first of all, y'all, this is my first time trying to have an apartment on my own in my name. Like, this is my first time like really owning something. So I don't, like, this is my first experience. This is my first time with everything. When I came out here, I'm thinking everything was going to run smooth. And I fucking go and apply, boom, boom. Like, I didn't even upload the video of this apartment. When we were touring this apartment, it's not better than this one, and thank God it's nowhere near better than this one. That's the crazy part, but we're gonna get to that. I don't get approved, and I applied, and they let me know the same day, and it was like, unfortunately, boom, boom, and I was just like, my heart dropped, like, damn. It says like my credit, because of credit, and I was like, yeah, I made a little bit of mistakes with my credit. When I was in high school, when I was young and I didn't know too much, I had little like Victoria's Secret credit cards and little shit like that. And I was young, or like little shit like a phone bill from an old company. I switched over and they tried to charge me some extra shit, and I was young and I was like, fuck that shit, I'm not paying it. But that shit holds on your credit. Also, I went to hair school. I got shit like hair school. I went to school, so that shit is on my credit. Like, and me, I was just like, damn. I started getting real discouraged. Like, what the fuck? I thought it was more easy. Like, I'm not gonna be able to get an apartment, all this other shit. Like, I was just like, what the fuck? Long story short, I had to get fucking credit repair. It's so crazy how life plays out. Like, it was somebody that I knew that was out here that told me that they know somebody that do credit repair. And I'm like, you see how God plays shit out? And I just started being cool with this person, just started being around this person recently, but the fact that life just plays out in a weird way. I'm like, okay, boom. I had to get credit repair. Y'all don't want to know how much that shit costs. Y'all don't want to know how much that fucking shit costs to fix my fucking credit. But it boosted my score like 100-some points, and then I'm in here. But so I was out here and I'm just like, damn, I gotta get credit repair and shit like that and all this other shit. And it was just stressing me the fuck out. On top of trying to go to the studio, and you thinking people out here really gonna fuck with you, and it's so many people that tell you they can do this and they can do that, and can't nobody do shit. So, and it's, with me, I'm independent. I can take it if motherfuckers ain't really fucking with me, because I'm gonna figure it out on my own. That's just one way or another. I got a plan, and I'm gonna stick to it. If it don't work out, and I'm gonna keep it going. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's not the really big deal with you running to a whole bunch of capping ass motherfuckers out here. Everybody swear they can do this and they can do that, and they can do this and they can do that, and you thinking you gonna come out here and you gonna boom, 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 and put some shit together, and it's like boom, and it's not that easy. Back home, like, one thing I can say, I can see why, like, boy, I can tell, like, I'm in another city. These people out here don't give a fuck about what's going on in the DMV. I don't give a fuck, you top bitch, top nigga, king, queen of this motherfucking city in the DMV. They don't give a fuck about that shit out here. They don't give a fuck about no blue check. They don't give a fuck about how many followers you got. They don't give a fuck who you are. They don't give a fuck if you can rock your motherfucking ass off. They don't give a fuck about none of that out here. Like, you gotta go hard as shit, and you gotta work, and you gotta work up to the top, and it's literally starting over from the bottom. And it's just like, that shit hit me like, damn, like, all that shit going on back home, you ain't nobody when you get out here. You ain't nobody out here. Everybody doing something, like, it ain't shit when you get out here. So it's a humbling experience. It's a good feeling to me, because I feel like, all right, bet, like, fresh start, like, I gotta go hard again. That's how I look at it. But it's like, I feel like everybody don't have that mindset. Somebody else will come out here and just, they can't take that. They can't take that. It's gonna send their ass back home. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that, and long story short, like, I was getting really scared too, because I eventually, like, my family had left and I was out here by myself, and like, I was getting real, like, scared. I was getting scared because I was nervous. Like, you trying to take a beat leave, you on the edge of not even knowing if you can even get an apartment. And I'm thinking credit repair shit. I'm thinking this nigga gonna fucking scam me. All this fucking $1,000 I pay him, I'm thinking this nigga gonna scam me. All of this fucking money I can pay him. I'm like, what if he just took my money and he just run off? Like, it's so much shit been going wrong. I'm just like, well, what the fuck else is gonna go wrong? And I'm thinking this nigga gonna scam me, bitch. So, like, I'm just like, oh my God, like Chelly, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, if anything goes wrong, then boom, I can just go ahead and extend it even before a month. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna fuck back home. I'm gonna be here until I figure it the fuck out, until I get my place. I'm like, I want my place. Y'all, it was just so much shit going on. Like, when you get credit repair, you gotta wait. You gotta wait for the shit to fix. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, it just, all of that, and then just being out here by myself, trying to handle everything, like, and it's like, when you taking a big leap like this, sometimes you gotta do it on your own, because you're not gonna always have somebody on the same page as you. You're not gonna always have somebody right there, like, boom, 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 we're gonna do this plan, and boom, boom. It's like, you gotta do it, and you gotta find the people that's gonna do it with you, because at the end of the day, like, if I go back home because I'm like, oh, I can't do this by myself, then what the fuck, I gave up. And it's like, I'm not giving up. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Everything just started going wrong. My hair wasn't done. This girl, she hit me up and she was like, she would do my lock and top and shit out here. Something from the bottom of her, some said bring my locks when I was packing my shit to come out here. I just bring them anyway, because I just didn't know, like, just emergency. I just need to always have them. I know I can always throw them back in. Oh my God, I don't even want to tell the story with my hair, y'all. It's a long story on how the fuck I'm blonde right now. This was never planned, but when I started seeing the way things played out, it was all in God's plan. God didn't want me to put that red back in my head, and I still ain't get that fucking wig back. I don't know where the fuck is at. But oh my God, I don't know if I'm telling the story the best way. Everything was just going fucking wrong, And not just with the apartment shit, with everything that I was trying to do, everything was just going wrong. It was just driving me the fuck crazy. I was still working, but at the same time, it was just like I'm still getting shit done. Like I'm still in the studio working and shit like that. But everything was going wrong, y'all. And I just started crying. I'm just praying to God, like, I just need this shit to go. And then when I seen this building, everything, I was like, this the one. I was like, this the one. The one that I looked at was the one underneath it here. Somebody fucking took that one, and this one was about to be gone. And then I finally, like, I caught it just on time. Like, they were saying somebody else was looking at it, and I was like I really, like, I just had to hurry up and, y'all, oh my fucking God. Like, so much shit was just going wrong, and I finally got into where I wanted to be. I don't know if this is gonna be a good video. Like, what the fuck? I'm trying to tell the story. Like, I'm in here though. When I did get my credit repair, and my credit score is good now, and I'm very proud that I invested into that. I'm mad at how much I had to pay for, but I invested into fixing my credit. So make sure y'all learn about credit, y'all learn how to fix it, and like that was a very, very good thing that I got out of all of this. So I can go get my car, and after I figure all this shit out, once I get all this stuff situated, I just gotta breathe for a minute, but I can go get everything that I want to get now. I can really live out here. I gotta pay bills now, and that's why I was really just scared. Like, damn, it's a big leap from coming back home and not having to like really pay for too much. And now I gotta come in my pocket and really be responsible for the roof that's over top of my head. But I'm blessed to have somewhere to stay. I love this space from the bottom of my heart. I love it to death. I wish it was the first one that I looked at, because the floors was a different color, but and the cabinets was a different color, but it's fine. I'm out here, I'm ready to go harder. I feel like all my stress is gone, like all the stress is gone, but I'm ready to work, and it's just, you know, I don't know if this is a good video, but whatever. I'm in my spot, and I'm blessed, and I'm so happy that I'm here. So happy that I'm here.